The siren of shadows. The Culvon galaxy pulsed with chaotic energy. Within its swirling nebulae and dying stars lived Trina, not just a demon but a legend. She was feared, respected, a being of immense power. Her eyes, pools of molten gold, saw through deceit. Her voice, a silken whisper, could tempt saints into sin. Trina was not born into power. She clawed her way up tooth and nail, each victory a testament to her cunning. Every whisper of her name sent shivers down the spines of her enemies. In the swirling vortex of the Culvon galaxy, she was a force of nature, unstoppable, unyielding. Her true strength lay not in brute force, but in her mind, a labyrinth of intricate plans and deadly strategies. She was a master manipulator, playing her opponents like pawns in a cosmic game. Her touch, a subtle poison, could turn the most loyal hearts against each other. To cross Trina was to invite destruction. She was a phantom, a whisper in the dark. Her enemies rarely saw her coming, and when they did, it was always too late. They would find themselves ensnared in her web of deception, their fate sealed. Illusions of grandeur. Trina's control over illusions was legendary. They weren't mere tricks of the light, but tangible constructs. Shifting landscapes, phantom armies, even doppelgangers so real they could fool even the most discerning eye. This was her battleground, her canvas. She weaved illusions with the deftness of a master artist. One moment a barren wasteland, the next a lush oasis, promising respite to weary travelers. But beneath the surface, danger lurked. Jagged rocks morphed into monstrous jaws. Crystal clear water turned to quicksand, dragging victims to their doom. Those who underestimated her illusions paid the price. Entire armies had marched into her traps, lured by the promise of easy victory, only to find themselves facing their worst nightmares. Lost and disoriented, they became easy prey to her wrath. Trina's illusions were a testament to her power, a terrifying beauty that could deceive, disorient, and ultimately destroy. In her realm of smoke and mirrors, she was the undisputed queen, the architect of ambushes. Trina believed in strategy, in knowing her enemies' weaknesses and exploiting them ruthlessly. Open combat held little appeal for her. She preferred the shadows, the element of surprise. She was the architect of ambushes, a master of misdirection. She would wait patiently for her enemies to make a mistake, to let their guard down. Then she would strike. Her attacks were swift and brutal, leaving no room for doubt. Her enemies would be left wondering what hit them, their defeat a foregone conclusion. She used the environment to her advantage, twisting the very fabric of reality to create pitfalls and deadfalls. Her enemies would find themselves trapped in illusions, fighting phantoms while she picked them off one by one. Trina's battles were over before they began. Her enemies, pawns in her elaborate game of death. And she, the Grandmaster, always several moves ahead. A demon's honor. The Culvon galaxy knew no shortage of cruelty, yet Trina operated by a different code, a sense of honor, alien to most of her kind. Her word, once given, was unbreakable, a contract, sacred. She despised betrayal in all its forms. Those who broke oaths, who preyed on the weak, earned her eternal enmity, her wrath, swift and merciless. She believed in fairness, in giving even her enemies a fighting chance, though few could withstand her might. Her sense of honor was not a weakness but a strength. It earned her the loyalty of her followers, who would die for her without hesitation. They knew she would do the same for them. In the chaotic tapestry of the Culvon galaxy, Trina's honor was a beacon, a testament to her unwavering principles in a world consumed by darkness. Guardian of her kind, beneath Trina's formidable exterior beat a loyal heart. Those who earned her trust found in her a fierce protector. She would move mountains for her allies, face down any threat, their safety paramount. She had no tolerance for those who threatened her own. Her retribution was swift and brutal, a lesson for all who dared to cross her. Within her domain, her word was law. Her allies, her responsibility. She nurtured their talents, fostered their strengths. Under her guidance, they blossomed into formidable warriors, their loyalty absolute. To betray Trina was to betray the very hand that protected them. A foolish mistake few lived to regret. In the unforgiving expanse of the Culvon galaxy, Trina was a sanctuary, a shield against the storm. For her allies, she was salvation, a promise of safety in a world consumed by chaos.